Hello, Aries. Thank you for viewing me today. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are going to jump right in and see what your overarching energies are for the month of March. And then we're going to jump and see what messages Spirit has for you. So on the bottom of the deck, you have strategy, cornucopia, man holding a coin, third chakra. Wow, Aries. You have definitely got some very strong abundance that is coming in for you. So let's see. See, some of the other signs that March is being a very abundant month for. Okay, so let's go say energies for Aries, please. Thank you. Anything else? Energies for Aries, please, for the month of March. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have indecision, man holding a coin, action, or I'm sorry, man holding a heart. You had man holding a coin earlier. Indecision, you have angel of love, and the magician in the mirror. So you're spending the month, I feel as if you're being faced with a decision of, and I'm just going to use an example here of choosing between um, romance and career. Whether it's something has presented itself to you in a way of maybe you have gotten an offer for a promotion and it's going to require you to relocate to the other side of the country or to another country or something to that effect. And you're really just sitting there like, what do I want to do? You know, is the other person going to come with me? Do I take it? Do I not take it? You know, how are those cards going to play out? So you're really talking about, you know, really focusing on what you have, what you value, what you care about, your current abundance. So that's your family, your friends, your job, everything that you hold dear, and really looking at everything holistically as you are trying to make this decision that you are faced with. And that's definitely where that strategy card came into play for you. So it's a very interesting month that you have energies for, you know, and you're just you know, you on the bottom of the deck for your influences and your challenges, you've got playing coy, you know, and you know, basically it's, well, if how many times can I dodge the situation? How many times can I avoid the conversation before, you know, before I have to face or I have to give an answer? So, you know, kicking the can down the road isn't going to solve your problem. It just prolongs it. So let's see what else is going on for you for your challenges. Thank you. And influences for Aries, please. Anything else? Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you have blaming fate, and it's you you're almost angry because this is something you're frustrated. Not angry, but you're very frustrated because whatever this situation is, you have waited so long, you've worked so hard for, and now you also have, um, you know, you have your career, you have your family, you have all of this stuff, and now this situation has presented itself to you, and it's what you have been working for, what you have wanted your whole life. And you're almost feeling like spirit or energy just gave you a hard kick in the teeth and was like, okay, now you have everything and now we're going to make you choose. And in reality, it's not that. It's, there is something else that is going on that spirit wants you to take a step back and actually see, because they also gave you up in the air and decline. And so, it very much could be that maybe, maybe you're working too much, maybe you're going out too much with friends or something. It's starting to take a toll on your health. So the situation has presented itself as a means of trying to help you address whatever that situation is. And, so try not to look at it as saying, well, now I have everything and now you're going to try and take something away from me, because that's not the case. It's really taking that step back and looking at the picture holistically. Okay. So let's see, what are your past messages from Spirit? Step out of your comfort zone. Communication is the key. Have faith in your dreams. And that is where, Spirit is coming in and saying, you've got to have faith. Excuse me. I knew I felt that sneeze coming. Okay, so really having that faith in spirit, and really just having faith that yes, spirit is working for you, always working for you on your behalf. But at the end of the day, you still have free will to choose what you want to do moving forward. So, all right, let's see what your past messages are from spirit for Aries, please. Past messages. Thank you. Past messages. Anything else for this reading for Aries, please? Any other messages? Past messages. Thank you. On the bottom of the deck, you have don't let your pride get in the way, and prosperity lies ahead. So this is where you were really feeling like you just got this hard kick in the teeth, because you have worked so hard for this, and you almost felt like, I've done everything right, I've done everything by the book, and now I'm being faced with something, and you're wondering, like, why am I being presented with this situation with that? And I really feel there's something else more that's coming down the pike. There's something else that's more, but we'll see what's coming. Take time to breathe out, and you are good enough. And this is just saying that I think with all of that coming in your most recent past, that you've taken a step back and really started taking a step back and just like, okay, all right, it's okay. I can do this. This is happening for a reason. I know what the reason is, but, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to look at this picture, and just really taking that step back, Aries, because when things happen, your natural instinct is to just go in and just take care of business, and just, you're ready to go to battle and just do that, and you really kind of went in and you took a step back. And I think it has actually helped you. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers from Spirit for your most recent past. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, first card out is the Six of Cups. And this, the Six of Cups is about that reflection. So the fact that it has come up in your most recent past messages is just confirmation that you did take that step back. You did hit that pause button. You took that deep breath, and you started reflecting on everything that you do have and what you have worked for as you were coming through this, and really trying to take a different perspective on things, because you got the Four of Swords, which, it comes after the Three of, obviously it comes after the Three of Swords, but the Four of Swords is about taking that deep breath after you have fought everything, and you've really, you know, put everything into it and you've fought hard for everything, and it's really taking that rest after the battle is over and the battle has been won, because the other card they gave you was the Chariot. So things are moving forward. So you're going to start seeing a lot of those, the messages and everything start to get clearer in March with that. So you definitely, you have fought the battle, you've taken the deep breath, you're just kind of waiting to see how that dust is going to settle, which is that magician in the mirror. You're waiting for the smoke to clear so that you can sit down and you can actually see everything as it is laying out for you. So on the bottom of the deck, you've got precious time, your inner child, and protection. So this is spirit coming through, just saying, you know what, you've got all the time in the world. Okay, you might feel like everything is spinning out of control, but actually you have more control over the situation than what you realize you do. And you just need to just relax and just kind of see how things are playing out. And everything happens for a reason. It's all going to come together for you. All right. Any other current messages for Aries, please, spirits? Thank you. Thank you. All right. Bottom of the deck, you've got hope. And that's where you're at. You've got hope on the bottom of the deck. And this is where you have just come into this very surreal state of mind, because they also gave you stargazing. And for those of you that really find that inner peace at nighttime and really going out, because it's the quiet that comes with night, and really looking up at the stars is when you really find that point of inner peace, of where you can really listen for things. And that's where you're really at, because you've been asking spirit for guidance. You've been asking for messages. And this is where I really feel that you do a lot of your meditation, a lot of your soul searching to try and get some of those answers. So, you know, spirit is really in tune with you during that time, as far as uh, talking and listening and hearing everything that you're saying. Is the other messages that came in is you're on this journey, you know, so this is all happening for a reason for you. You may not understand the reason as to why it is happening, but there is a significant meaning behind all of this. So as you are looking at this situation holistically, spirit is saying you need to look at it, and how is that balance working for you between family and friends and home and yourself, because self-care is very important too. So how are you balancing all of that? Because if you give so much, you give too much to one, then the others start to fade, the others start to get sacrificed. And usually the first one that usually gets sacrificed is your own self-care. So, you know, spirit is also, while you're out there doing that stargazing and while you're out doing that meditation and that soul searching, is how are you finding balance with everything? Or is something out of balance? Something to think about. All right, so let's look at your clarifiers for your current messages from spirit. Thank you. Anything else? Anything else? Okay, so Spirit gave you the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So they're very consistent with the information that they are sending to you right now, Aries. And you have these two that are here. And in your most recent past, they gave you the Four of Swords, which is really taking that rest after you feel like you've done battle, that you have fought for everything. And the Nine of Wands is really talking about, the adversity, or the backlash, or the second round, that comes with that. But this is talking about conquering that, and really is taking that step back and saying, look how much I actually did accomplish with everything. Because they also gave you the Nine of Pentacles, talking about that adversity and that well-rested period, that whatever the battle is, whatever the situation is that you are coming out on top with, you are definitely bringing in the abundance. Because they also gave you the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And so you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So if I can't stress enough how much, this abundance, that taking that step back and with that patience, that everything that you have fought so hard for, it's going to come into fruition. It's coming very full force in March. You've got a lot of pentacles that are showing up in your reading right now, Aries. So, it's just, taking that time to have that, that patience, to let everything come in. And you might feel like, and patience may not necessarily be your strong suit, but it's the calm after the storm is where you're at. And it's seeing how things are playing out for you. Okay. So let's see what your incoming messages from Spirit are. Shining through, exposed and revealed. So this is all just confirmation from Spirit that is saying, look, you know what? You're going to start reaping the rewards of the battle, and everything that you have been working for, everything you've been fighting for. So really, I really feel like you already know. You're worrying over, thinking that you have this major decision that you need to make, but in reality, I really feel like you've already made it. And you already know what you want to do and how you want to get there. I really feel like you feel like you still have this decision, but I really feel like you've already made it. So let's see what your incoming messages from Spirit are saying for Aries, please. Anything else? Incoming messages for Aries, please. The bottom of the deck, it is what it is. You have come to terms with everything. You have come to terms with your decision. And I just said that I really felt that, that is coming in. You've already made the decision. You've already made the decision. Open to discovery. Okay? So whatever the decision is, it's something that is going to, it has, this decision, this situation, everything has opened your eyes. It has given you a different perspective on things. And you've just come down and you're just like, you know what? It is what it is. There's my decision. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to move forward with it. So, and usually when you make a decision, you've made the decision and that's the end of it. And you're moving forward. Okay? So let's get a couple clarifiers for these incoming messages. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. All right. So they have given you Temperance. So patience, patience, patience. They've given you the Page of Wands, and they have also given you the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is really getting trapped almost in your own past, in your own thoughts and really getting that stuck. And it is what it is, and you're just moving forward. And I really feel like you've already overcome that, because you made the decision already that you've made forward, because you got the Page of Wands, and that's all about planning and structure and strategy. So you've already know what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, and you're moving forward because you got Temperance. So you got the Chariot in your most recent past, and you've got the Temperance coming in your incoming energies. And so you've moved very, very hard, very, very fast, moving forward. And now that you have made the decision and you've decided what you're going to do, now they're saying hold your position, Aries, is basically where they're at, and let things come out, and then just kind of figure out where the new balance, where the new rhythm is at. Okay, so I really feel you're on a good path. It feels rocky, but you're gonna go with it. Okay, so for those of you that this may resonate as far as relationship or family or friends or something that comes in there, we're going to get a clarifier on how, from Spirit, as far as how that is, for guidance on that. For Aries, please. Thank you. A gentle touch. And this might be something that's out of your nature, Aries, because you can come off very, very hard, very difficult, very rigid. But it's safe for you to reach out to others and let others reach out to you, for guidance and support, through this. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. For those of you that this is resonating as far as a job, money, career, finance. There we go. Thank you. Spirit gave you the turtle. And that's confirmation with this Temperance at the very end, for your incoming messages. And it's steady progress. It's slow. It's just slow and steady. Things are building. You're setting that very, very firm, very, very stable foundation. So don't get discouraged. You are getting to the point where you're making the decision of what you're going to do. Either way, or whatever decision is, it's going to be good no matter what you decide to do. So let's get a final message card from Spirit for Aries, for this reading that will tie it all together. Final message. Force. Thank you. This is interesting. They gave you calm. And I said earlier, this is the calm after the storm. So I really feel going into March with this reading, you're working through the current, and you definitely are already starting to look, that incoming is going to come up very, very quickly for you. I don't see it taking several months for that to come in. I feel like you're already starting to see that manifest in March, that will go over into April for you. So that is your reading, Aries. I'm really excited, to read the comments that you leave as far as how this message is resonating with you, or any parts of it may resonate with you. And I would be truly grateful if you'd hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. And we'll see you back here next time. Take care.